YouTube? It's your boy Phenom Jay, and we got my boy here.
It's your boy, the 90s Classic.
And it's a new face, Mojo McKay. I was gone deployment, but I'm back.
Yeah, so basically I was just gonna get to that. I know y'all you see the usual faces. It'd be me and Tay over here, the 90s Classic. But you know, we've actually done a podcast with my brother here before, but it ended up getting deleted. So
He deleted it.
Yeah, so I did something stupid.
By
But
mistake, yeah.
we couldn't release that one. Maybe we'll be able to get to it at some another time. We could be able to find it and bring it back.
We most definitely gonna redo that one.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. The podcast that was deleted.
That was the first one.
So hopefully we can get to redo that one. But my brother here, Mojo McKay, what you say, is he's back. So, but today we got a topic of, you know, it's been some cinema coming out lately that been good, you know, and it's been some that's been bad. But today we're gonna talk about the bad. The bad.
Downright bad.
Top 5
Trash.
Well, it ain't really the top 5, but because it's more out there that's garbage. But
Plenty more.
shoot,
But in our opinion, in our top 5, the top 5 worst movies, we can put it all together, a big old gumbo pot.
it's more than that, but
It's way more than that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
these just 5 of them.
top
It's some
five.
dishonorable
It's
mentions.
top
Mm.
five, our
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah,
we're doing.
top 5, yeah. So, first, I'm just gonna put it all out there. Every house party past House Party 3 was horrible. And if you ask me, House Party 3 wasn't really all that.
It
but
wasn't really all that.
it was the last good one. It was the last
Decent
decent
one,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was the last decent one.
it was the last
1 and
decent
2
one.
are the best ones.
Yeah, 1 and
Yeah.
2 are the best ones,
Everybody-
hands down. Everybody know
the
that.
first one
Yeah.
is the best one.
Yeah.
Most people haven't even seen anything past House Party 2.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know that anything past House Party 2 exists.
Yeah, it exists.
Now that's the thing. House Party 3, you can't knock it because it was a good movie because it had
It was decent.
Burning,
It was decent.
Rich Tucker.
Yeah,
I
it was
said that
decent.
was the last.
But everybody know it was the last decent one.
decent one. Like
Everybody know 1 and 2 was better.
Most people only know 1 and 2.
I can understand what they were doing before because
Yeah.
immature
They
marketing.
was in
They played as kids, nephews.
Yeah.
So I understand.
They actually
brought
threw the
them
house
back.
party. Yeah.
Yeah.
House Party 3.
I understand why they put them as the.
It made sense.
It made
Yeah.
sense, but it was
But
garbage.
it was garbage.
Straight garbage.
Straight garbage.
Straight train.
And you talk about, well, before I move on to the other ones, I'm gonna talk about they had music playing through the entire movie.
That's
I
how you
understand
know a
that.
movie
That
finna be
shit- I
trash.
understand that.
Yeah.
That's how y'all need to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. Y'all need to stop
If you want your movie to be garbage, that's like
And
top.
unprofessional.
Yeah, that's top 3 things that you can do. To
Play
make
some
your
music
movie
in the
garbage.
background.
Yeah.
Like, they had some lame ass corny music in it. Like,
Yeah.
this ain't feel like House Party. It felt like what?
Some on Tubi.
Yeah, all
Tubi movies do that all the time.
Like, they
can
had
do
a
the whole movie.
Tubi back then.
Mm.
When that movie came out, like in what 2000, 2001,
Mm.
that would be it because it's some shit it's on like a movie you'll see straight out BET.
Yeah. And as far as House Party 4 goes, it just wasn't it.
Okay, but I think it was still watchable, but it was still
yeah,
trash.
it was
The only good thing about that movie was making good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Make It Good, she probably looked good in anything, but that was the only good thing about that movie. So
Now, House Party 5 on the record.
yeah, when you go to
On the
5
other hand,
and the new one that came out.
I never watched it, so
I never watched 5 and 6, but just from the trailers, I know you look up. And I know from the new one, everybody know it. Everybody's saying it. It looked like they tried too
It's
hard.
trash.
Yeah, they can tell
you
it,
got
but
all
everybody
these
saying
new
it's trash.
people, these
Mhm.
TikTokers, and
Yeah,
bro, it's like a new generation. If House Party was never made, and that was it, that was like the first ever House Party. That would be it. It's just like a new generation of House Party. It's
Yeah.
just like a whole bunch of
Yeah.
Instagrammers and TikTokers.
it ain't.
It's just so
Definitely,
lame
yeah,
and
it
corny,
definitely ain't
like,
supposed to be like that. And then you can tell
Yeah,
from the
but-
trailers that they
yeah.
tried too hard.
Put Kid and Play. Okay, you put Kid and Play in the 5th one. That shit.
You see how that went.
Yeah, flop.
And
Put this
like
one.
House Party 5,
You have.
I don't even want to talk about
That's
that.
like a Disney movie.
You know
Disney
that
Channel
nigga
movie.
name is.
That was a Disney Channel movie.
Let's watch a Disney Channel.
From Everybody Hates Chris.
Mm.
Where did he even come from?
And some white boy.
When the last time he get relevant?
The brother, like, you didn't even get Chris. You got the brother.
Yeah, you got the brother. Then you really got some dude from Field of the Future. I don't know. I don't know what kind of white he had in there.
Boy Meets
But
World.
yeah,
Dude from Boy Meets World, Field of the Future, Cadet Kelly.
I don't know what the
Something.
R. Kelly.
That-
My boy finna get out too. So we gonna say that for another day.
He getting out.
So they dropped his charges.
R. Kelly ain't getting out.
He ain't getting out.
That boy got 30 years sentence. He ain't getting out.
Dang. But so we'll talk about that another time. But
Yeah.
I think they tried too hard on the new one. Got LeBron James in there, Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
TikTokers, and
They
all
put a
types
whole
of
bunch of celebrities in there to
Mhm.
make it feel.
Try to seem like it's good.
Yeah, but
it's not.
You can put how many celebrities?
You
It don't
know,
matter how
if the
many
movie ain't
celebrities.
good, it ain't
If
good.
the movie ain't gonna be good, it's not gonna
Famous
be good.
TikTokers, they did it so the younger generation can relate to it.
Yeah.
They ain't think about the old
Still
generation
didn't work,
who
yeah.
grew up off the original House Party 1, 2.
Nah,
From the 90s, they grew up off the old. This the new generation.
Nah,
House
they-
Party.
yeah, honestly,
The new, or the
they didn't just think about that. They didn't think about script writing either. They didn't think about nothing. They just
Honestly,
wanted to
that's-
people to relate to it.
That don't even matter because well the like well it do matter, but like to have that same house party feeling, but at the same time, it don't matter how many celebrities, TikTokers, YouTubers, rappers, athletes. It don't matter how many celebrities you put into a movie, or big names you put into a movie. If the movie trash,
It's just gonna be trash.
it's just gonna be trash.
trash.
It's written garbage.
And I say,
I still think All House Party would have been better. Anyway,
it would have been.
All House Party would have been better. That just me. But you know,
Whoever wrote that shit, there's
But
wasn't thinking.
one thinking at all.
I say the worst
fucking
house
money
party
grab.
would probably be House Party 5 though,
Mhm.
cause
Cause nobody know that it was House Party 5.
the brother from
Mhm.
Everybody Hates Chris and
It's
some
not,
random
it's not House Party 5. It's House Party Tonight's the Night.
Yeah,
tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. Something.
Tonight, what that is?
Nah,
Whitney Houston?
Nah, they got that from goddamn WWE. Tonight is the night.
Oh yeah,
Whatever the song is called in the intro.
Their raw intro.
Yeah, they got that from the Raw intro, so you know they corny. But
People fist bumping,
It was just
doing
they
spinning
from
rolling,
Jersey Shore and shit.
Yeah.
got
oh my god.
lights and
It just
step up to the streets.
Yeah, this. Oh my. Oh.
But we gonna get off of that. You know, there's so many things we can talk about the recent house party.
Y'all can keep that to yourself. House Party 5, y'all need to be sued.
They killed the name.
No, 5 and 6.
No.
The fifth one
5
and
and
that
6.
one. Y'all shouldn't.
Four.
Y'all should have stopped at 4.
Yeah, 4 was horrible, so you just should have stopped
Y'all
right
seen
When y'all seen folk didn't do
Folk
that
didn't do
good,
good.
yeah, when y'all see folk didn't do that good, that should have been the end of it right
Mhm.
now, because you killing the whole house party legacy for real.
Yeah.
And
Now
we
you
know
gonna do
that
it right and not do
we
it right at
know
all.
kid, of course, kid and play don't own the rights to House Party.
Yeah.
New Line
So they just
Cinema-
letting it happen.
Yeah.
New Line Cinema own the rights to House Party.
Mhm.
Mm.
So, of
So
course,
they just letting it happen for real.
yeah, that's the same reason why Ice Cube still can't. He's still
Do
trying
no
to.
Friday,
he's
yeah.
still trying to get them to give him Friday.
Yeah.
They own it. They
Mhm,
own
yeah. That's why
Friday.
he can't do
That's why he
Friday,
can't do
yeah.
last Friday.
Mhm.
Mm.
He want to do it, but he keep trying to get the rights from them to get it.
And I'm trying to figure out how they got them green lighting all these house parties, not green lighting
Ain't it?
Friday.
And when they
That's
kid
wild.
and play, they just doing it for the money grab. They did
Yeah.
it for the fifth one, doing it
Yeah.
for that one. They don't go.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all it is.
Yeah, but okay, that's number 5.
Trash.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them can make number 1, but they just keep on moving.
Yeah,
One-on-one.
If you grew up
One-on-one.
in the late 90s, early 2000s, you remember the classic black sitcom One-on-One
Oh,
Flex
it was good.
in Colin Perk. That was a classic.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It was wonderful.
But Flex,
What you doing, man?
I love you, Slum, but
What are you doing?
what made you think
Exactly.
to take that role as
You
Michael
go-
Jackson?
Throwing baby powder.
He did that. Bruh. Oh my God, bro.
Somebody that's not even remotely close to Michael Jackson.
Don't even look nothing like him.
Oh my God.
Barely can dance. Buff. A buff ass nigga.
He was tall as shit.
You know what I'm saying? Buff tall ass.
Mike wasn't that fucking tall.
With a fade. Dude got on a wig.
And then
Strong
when y'all,
ass
and
chin.
then
On baby powder.
when y'all
Chin,
tried to
nigga.
change, when Michael went from black to white. I don't know who the fuck who was in the makeup department.
Yeah, the makeup, the dressing room, who was the cosmetologist, the beautician.
I guess
whoever it
because
is.
they lost
The makeup team.
they lost the makeup bag and that's all they could use at the time. So like they had a low budget, so like
where's makeup bag? Where's makeup bag? Man, I ain't gonna lie. I got this baby powder in my trunk.
that's all we're going to use for right now.
Dude. Nah, they
Trying to paint the shit. Nah, they ain't do that. 'Cause that shit was,
did it high.
nah, that shit was everywhere.
Yeah, it was high
High
slap
slap.
too.
Nah, they paint that shit like it was makeup.
Yeah.
We're gonna use this in the
She put that in chicken flour.
because I remember seeing that movie all over the fucking on all the channels when Mike had died.
Yeah.
Cause you remember when Mike
It should've been on Comedy Central.
when Mike died, it was a good month and a half. Every channel it was straight Michael Jackson
Yeah,
tributes,
everywhere, yeah.
videos,
Yeah.
documentaries, movies, all that.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mike.
Like the
He
American
also
Dream,
had
the
a
Jackson
finish.
5, that was
Yeah.
a great movie.
Yeah, they
Bro
did a
played
wonderful
that.
job.
He did it. He played Mike. It's fucked up that he died after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He died from some disease.
Yeah, did y'all see the flex scene with Michael Jackson hair caught on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The whole movie was
Man.
just a joke.
Just a
really.
fucking joke, bro.
And the baby powder just killed everything.
That nigga-
and they took it on.
You can't
over
tell me
the
nothing.
head. Yeah.
That nigga had baby powder on his face.
Yeah.
That don't want no makeup.
They can flex all they want.
A guy named Fish Fry on him. He had something on him.
Yeah, something must have a French fries. No,
Yeah, as
cooking
a
chicken.
fish fry. I don't know. For some. They better got get some newspaper or something. Get some newspaper and got they head to the church. They would have a fish fry got there.
Trying to raise money for a funeral.
Yeah.
Advertising and shit. Got they advertising fish fry battle.
They had to. I was out there a long shoot. They thought they did a good job. Just gonna cook it the French fry. Someone have a French fry to the shoot.
Hey, got that leg. I lost the makeup. The makeup team got fired.
Well, just to remain
Hey, battle for the fish fry.
Yeah.
Hey, John, it's fish fry baby. Fish fry baby. Yeah, I got some what?
Like you been playing in fucking flour all day.
That boy working in the churches,
Yeah. You run out of slaw. Oh man.
Oh man.
But Flex Washington.
Yeah, he
Michael Jackson.
he messed up. That was an L on that one. I won't give you
That was a
an
big
L.
L. Man, hey, man, you did your thing on one-on-one.
Did your thing with Wizard Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
You should never took that role. You disrespected Mike when you did that.
yeah.
You knew better than that, man.
And somebody has to be the person, that's mature enough to say, hey, what y'all doing?
Exactly.
That's baby powder.
What you doing?
Yeah.
I can't. That shit gonna break out my face. I can't put no fucking fish batter on my damn face.
Exactly.
Fish fry on my face.
What the fuck y'all doing? Well, we got this from Captain D. So
See the oh no! I see that Zatarain box inside the goddamn trash can. What
I
y'all
see this
doing?
shit.
That's Zatarain. No man, my cousin work at Popeyes, so it was just good for the budget. We got it for free. That ain't no goddamn makeup. That's Zatarain.
Exactly. What the fuck? Come on, bro.
But yeah, man. Flex Washington, Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
That's number 4.
And I know we ain't gonna spend too much time on this next one. The next one we got a horror movie that a lot of people it was actually big for the time it did come out. It was good, people was in school. Well, we graduated then. I think we was
grown.
Yeah. We took a trip down to Tampa, Florida, and actually went to the movies. to go see this, and I think that was I wasted a lot of money. Basically, goddamn, seeing this movie.
No, let's cut to the chase. Whose choice was it to go and watch the movie?
I think it was mine.
I think it was JJ.
I think it was mine, cause I mean a lot of people talking about it and everything.
I don't give a
Slender Man.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
He wasn't thinking
my
it.
last one that movie.
Slender Man.
His
Yeah,
last dollar. That shit was trash.
yeah. Slender Man was horrible.
So,
It was so bad that we ended up walking out of the movie midway through it.
I
Nobody died in the movie. Like when it came to the kill scenes,
he just popped up.
he just popped up and he went to the next scene.
you're just like a tall ass skinny nigga. Who's
Yeah.
scared of that?
with a stocking cap on.
Over here like he finna rob somebody.
Exactly. He had that stocking cap on over his face.
You
That's
got
it.
little kids and talking and shit, running around. Like we can't be in the time. We can't have a phone out.
Yeah, you can't have your phone outside. Like what?
But back to the movie.
Oh my god, that was.
I never, ever in my life walked out
Over movie.
of a movie theater
Hey,
in the middle of a movie.
Is that the movie? Because it was one movie we had. I don't know if this the one, but it was one movie that we had seen Mr. Marcus in there.
If Harley was that,
If Harley was that,
if Harley was that one.
I don't know if mine was playing tricks.
had the boots on and everything.
He had the boots.
That's what I'm saying.
He had the boots and the hat. But I don't know. I think that
recognize
was
the
the
hat.
movie. Yeah, I recognize the hat from anywhere.
I recognize the hat.
The hat, the beard, the goddamn the boots, the Timberland boots.
Yeah.
Nah, what is it? Oh, that Prince Joshua.
Yeah, that was Prince Yeshua, whatever.
Yeah, that was
Whatever his name is.
That was Prince. That was Prince Yeshua,
Hey
man.
man, if you watch the word for YouTube, corn, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But you know, you would think, you know, that was the whole time period. Five Nights at Freddy was going on,
Yeah.
and Slender Man. So
Yeah.
Slender Man was actually a very big popular
It was
computer
It
game.
yeah.
did decent in the box office.
Yeah.
It did decent.
Yeah,
But as far as
that's
like,
because it was anticipation though.
Yeah,
That-
but-
It was just the
as far as
anticipation.
like when you watch it, it's like
nah, let me
she's
get out
not
of whatever.
scary at
Yeah.
all.
It actually was boring as hell, and it actually made. I don't think we was the only people to walk out of that theater either,
Probably one.
but it was horrible.
I never did it before. That was the first for me to walk out of the theater.
But
Something
luckily,
that I spent money for.
but luckily we enjoyed
Oh yeah,
the rest of
we
the
had
night.
a good time.
Ended
After
up
that.
going to E-Boy.
We went down to E-Boy City, had a good time. So we spent just about the rest of our night there. So yeah, it was. We still ended up having a good time, but that just set the trip back a little bit. But yeah, it
Until
was
we had
pretty
to,
good.
we was gonna spend some more hours down there, but we had to go pick up schoolboy Q.
Yeah, I had to go pick up yeah. That name, what his name
You invited the nigga, huh?
K Camp.
Yeah, you invited the nigga.
Beard.
You invited him.
Yeah. But other than that, it was a really good trip.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know the last two.
Okay. Some people might say it's a good movie.
But for the people that really know what happened and know the timeline and everything,
But-
and,
Listen, bro. You looking at a real Tupac fanatic.
yeah.
You looking at a hardcore Tupac fan right here in the flesh.
And even me, I ain't even no hardcore fan, but I know a lot of that. I know the whole movie was off basically.
I'm saying, I feel you, but I know everything about Pac. Like, he's my biggest inspiration. He's
Yeah.
like a mentor. I love that nigga. I would go to war for Tupac. You
Yeah.
say something about Pac, I'm on your ass.
Yeah.
So when before the movie came out, it was anticipated as hell.
Yeah.
It was the most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
We
shocked
finally-
when I seen it. For
Yeah,
real,
we-
for real.
because-
I was
more
shocked
than
when I seen the
Notorious.
trailer.
Yeah,
for it.
because Notorious did so good, even though I feel like
Tweaked
they
a little bit.
fucked up on some parts.
Yeah.
It was a good
But it was
movie.
great.
Yeah.
So we finally was getting and it was after Straight Outta Compton came out.
Oh yeah, before we
Straight Outta
move,
Compton.
before we move off of that,
Was it hit?
I just really want to find out, did Faith really fuck Pac?
That's a different story.
That's all that story.
We know that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know that. We know that.
Yeah.
That's a whole
But
story.
yeah,
But yeah,
the Biggie movie was a home run.
Mm.
Strata Company was a home run.
Even though, the only thing I ain't like about Straight Outta Compton is how they made easy look.
Yeah.
They made, I feel like because of course Cube and Dre was involved in the movie, they was directors, so they played how they wanted,
How they wanted
control
to look, yeah.
how they wanted to look.
Mm.
But I ain't like how they tried to play easy, like
Yeah.
when they broke up and Easy was
Shit,
down the road and he
yeah.
had to downsize his house and he was selling weed and all that shit. None of that shit was true.
Yeah.
Easy was rich as fuck. I ain't like
And they
that.
look like he kind of started crumbing out. Different
Yeah, that's
stuff like
why.
that, yeah.
That's why when people that was artists like Bone Thugs and them came out and said,
Mm.
Easy, none of that happened.
Yeah.
Easy was rich as fuck.
Yeah.
When NWA broke up, Easy still had doing his thing.
Mm.
He had got boned up. Easy was not broke at all.
Yeah.
So that's the only I ain't like about that.
Yeah.
And how they make it. I don't think it was Dre and Q that do it. I feel like it was more who was the director.
Director, yeah.
I feel like with Dre and Q, of course they try to make themselves look all saint,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
But back to the Tupac movie.
Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about the Michelet movie.
Yeah.
So that kind of.
I know she did. I know Dre was whooping her ass, but
Yeah. That's another story.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So anticipated. Everybody, the actor Demetrius, he played Tupac to a T.
Yeah.
If Tupac had a
Like,
son,
yeah, that'll be him.
that would be him.
Yeah, it'll be him. Yeah.
and it kind of tied into it because which y'all probably noticed, his daddy was an engineer at Death Row.
Mm-hmm. I ain't know that.
Yeah, his daddy. So they really tied into it. And I think the dude that
So
was
this go good.
and the dude that was director, he was I think he was a producer at Death Row for Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
So it tied into the whole Tupac.
The point was done. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I had faith in it, especially when I saw the whole timeline of how it is connected to how Demetrius Shipp Jr. His daddy was a producer or engineer at Death Row.
Mm.
It all connected. So I was like, oh, they're gonna tell the story how it need to be told.
Mm.
Then, before that, Mama Shakur died right before the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that was unfortunate. I feel like and it was some problems going on with them. How she didn't like how it was a lot of speculation about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And after she died, and about how she wanted the movie to be. But yeah, she died, so she didn't get to see how the movie was to be when it came out.
Mm.
Then when it came out, it was like,
What the fuck? Timeline all wrong.
They spent too much time on Pac's Death Row phase. That's why I feel like
Yeah.
they ain't go. It's like they went to the Black Panther phase.
Mm.
When he was younger, he was a child. Then they went to the Digital
Mhm.
Underground,
Mhm.
the Thug Life phase.
Mhm.
Then it was straight. The rest of the movie was straight
Straight
Death
Death
Row.
Row.
So basically, they just focus on the
I feel like they focused too much on the Death
the
Row.
meat and potato.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the whole shit with him that happened in the scene when he was about to go to Oakland,
Mm.
and he had him and Jada had that scene together, and he had wrote a letter for Jada.
Mm.
That never happened. And you remember that scene when Jada was crying?
Yeah,
He had
I
told
remember
Jada
seeing-
she was crying. She started
Yeah.
crying. Jada
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that never
yeah.
happened. She said she didn't know nothing about that until Tupac died.
Mm.
She didn't know Pac had wrote basically like a love letter to her. So that was untrue.
Yeah, they just doing it just for the fun of it. And then, the worst scene of all, when
Let's start from there. Okay. Everybody remember Tupac's last performance. His last performance that he did at the House of Blues
yeah,
in July '96 with the Dog Pound and the whole Death Row. Everybody remember it. You know what I'm saying? We seen it countless times. You remember that performance? It was a classic performance. People, that was Pac's last performance at the House of Blues in LA. They got certain insurance right that he did perform. Hit him up, he did perform that.
But, big but,
he performed Hail Mary.
Hail Mary now.
Hail Mary. Hail Mary wasn't even recorded.
How is you performing a song that ain't even recorded yet?
He didn't record that until like days after that performance at the House of Blues. I watched that performance countless times, the whole performance. Pop did not perform no Hail Mary.
Y'all, I got a song that even ain't hit the street yet. Y'all ready?
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let me go rewatch this.
I'm like, okay.
Ain't no Hail
What
Mary.
Hail Mary?
That never happened. Ain't no
what-
Hail Mary.
And my knowledge after being a pop fanatic,
Who's the DJ?
I knew that Pop did not record this song yet. He ain't start working on Machiavelli yet.
Didn't they say something about he had a smartphone?
Yeah, they had a smartphone in the car.
Oh yeah, they had iPhones and shit inside the movie. What the hell?
Yeah, I think it was a shot from down there. They had a camera point right there, from the car. So I think it was the murder scene when they was in Vegas.
Caught him slipping there.
Yeah, had an iPhone. Bro. Like it was so anticipated. Then when you finally watched it, it was so lackluster. Like really, and I don't blame him. It's not the actor. It's not the pictures. He did a great fucking job. It's just like the storytelling.
The writers.
And y'all just lied. Told so many lies in the movie that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you gonna tell a story, tell the truth. Tell the whole story, the truthful way. Get people who was there, who was around Pop, who was his friends. Come on, bro. Like, that shit with Jada, that shit never happened.
Yeah. I know
That,
Hail
and
Mary
the performance Hail Mary, that was not even recorded yet.
I've got they coming back from the grave. I went back in time. I got a song for y'all. Y'all gonna like.
It disappointed me, bro. And I feel like your mama Shakur, she would not would approve for that movie. That movie was sucked. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all could have did a better job with that movie. And whoever does another Tupac biopic, I'm on your ass. You better make it right.
Oh yeah.
You better make it right.
Ask some questions, ask around, do something.
No, they should have did that the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. LT Hunt, that's the nigga. LT Hunt, that's his name.
LT.
LT. Listen, LT Hunt. That's his name.
LT Hunt. You ain't talking about the other LT.
Man, I ain't talking about him.
Ain't talking about the other
Ain't
LT.
talking about him. Ain't talking him now. Get your mind out of the gut. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. That movie could have been better. And that's coming as true Tupac fans, y'all disappointed us with that movie.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say on that.
But okay, for our final one, it just seems like black cinema makes they always make sequels that doesn't need to be made.
Why do y'all do this? Certain stuff is best left alone.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be touched again.
Okay. For instance, we'll talk about Stump the Yard.
This is just okay. All of these.
It says collective.
Number one is as a collective.
Yeah.
Like certain movies are so classic, it should never be touched again.
Yeah. So a lot of people ain't even seen Drumline 2.
I didn't know they was fucking Drumline too.
Yeah, Drumline 2. And I think it was a BET original one.
Yeah.
BET original. Stump the Yard 2. It was nothing but goddamn cutscenes the whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why is you guys made a part 2 of a fucking classic movie like that?
They don't even need a part
They
2.
don't even need a part 2.
Stump the Yard 2. All I remember is Durbin was in that movie.
Y'all go on YouTube and type in "Love Don't Cost a Thing" too.
Yeah, but Stump the Yard 2, all I remember Durbin was in it, David Banner, and some bald head ass nigga that looked like goddamn, I don't know.
And Columbus
Bobby
Short,
Lashley.
Yeah, yeah, look like a
Short.
skinny Bobby Lashley.
And Columbus Short only had like a few seconds in that movie.
And then
He came back to talk.
Yeah, he came back to talk to
Gave
that
them a
ain't
pep
there,
talk.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
The dance scenes was
they wasn't even dancing.
they were just doing this through the whole movie. They were chest bumping the whole movie just like this.
Like that was nothing with what I was expecting just from watching the first Stump the Yard classic hit. I mean, the only bad part, like the only bad thing that I can really think of in Stump the Yard is Chris Brown died too early.
Yeah.
That's it.
But him dying set up the whole movie, so
Yeah.
it's kind of justified.
Yeah.
But Stump the Yard 2, that's one of the sequels that should have been left alone.
Wasn't even called for. And you know, we can go on the line and say, goddamn, how high to
What was going on with
I
that?
got the hook up too, but you know, I ain't never watched those, so I can't really speak on them. I just know.
But all I know is, where do Lil Yachty and DC Young Fly, where do they even come
where that even match up at?
Fake ass Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
But those two don't even match up.
You can't go from a legendary hip hop duo like Red and
Method, yeah.
You can't go from that to Lil Yachty and DC Young Fly, aka the fake ass Chris Tucker.
But it just doesn't add up.
Come on, dog. Like,
And it's a whole
If
different era.
you gonna do that, do two comedians. It's either you gonna do two comedians or two rappers.
Fuck
At
that.
least
It
two
shouldn't
good rappers.
Shouldn't be a sequel.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's true. It shouldn't be
Just
a
at
sequel
all.
at all.
some things are best left untouched.
And don't get me wrong, I really mess with Master P. He be on his grind, you know, he do his thing, but
He's a big influence to me.
yeah, he a big entrepreneur,
Somebody
but at the
that
same
does
time,
movies.
that was a bad move.
Mr. Cumnum, I got the hook up. Oh my god. Two. Come on, bro.
You should have known not to do that.
Should have left that alone.
And even how high to it shouldn't have been done.
At all.
Certain things are best left alone.
And like, the All Three Fridays was so good because it told a story. And Ice Cube still had full control over it.
And one led on
It
to the
brought-
other. Yeah.
It brought on and it created another career for another legendary comedian, which became
Mike
Mike
Epps.
Epps.
Mike
Mhm.
Epps, yeah.
Then he had all the original cast members. The only person that was missing was Chris.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say I'm happy that things went down the way it did, because Chris Tucker not wanting to come back led on to Mike Epps making his
Making a name for him.
his big debut.
Yeah, I mean, he been debuted.
But you gotta realize,
Def Comedy Jam.
you gotta realize, if Chris never did, Chris could have came back in the third one.
Yeah.
Chris was like, I understand where Chris was coming from, because you know they didn't get paid shit for the first one,
Mm-hmm.
because it was the first movie. It was an indie movie.
Yeah.
It was Ice Cube's first movie ever.
Mm-hmm.
So of course they weren't gonna get paid a good amount of money.
Yeah.
It was
Just like
like,
a big,
Yeah.
big business.
yeah, his first
At
movie.
that time,
Yeah, they
Chris
had
was
a
doing Rush Hour.
yeah,
too.
they had a big movie company that was producing it, but of course they didn't have a big ass budget. They had a low budget.
Yeah.
You look at Friday. You look at the first Friday. It looked like a low budget movie, but it wasn't, because when during the time when he was about to do part 2, Chris was like, he didn't want to portray that role as the weed smoker and all that. He didn't want to, I understand that. Then plus, he made a couple of M's off the first Rush Hour.
Yeah. So
With
he
him
was
and
already
with him and Jackie.
moving on. He
He
was
good
moving
now,
on
yeah.
to bigger
And he was
better
about to
things.
do the first, and he was about to do part 2.
Mm-hmm.
He was making even more, a couple of M's for the part 2. So you really want to go back to this? Like, you just made a box office couple of M's off Rush Hour 1?
Yeah, do you want to
Didn't
spend
he
waste your time on that?
Didn't he make a movie with Bruce Willis too?
Yeah, that was that movie when he had that little wig and shit on.
Yeah.
I heard that shit.
But yeah, he was already moving on to bigger and better things. So did he want to waste his time on another Friday that he won't give you getting paid at all for real?
Yeah, cause
when he could be doing Rush Hour 2.
Friday came out in 95.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really put Chris on the map.
Yeah.
Cause the first time we seen him was in House Party 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cause before that he was Def Comedy Jam. That's where people knew him from.
Yeah, Def Comedy Jam, yeah.
But in the movie we didn't know who he was until we seen him in House Party 3. And he did Friday, put him on the map, and he did Dead Presidents.
Mm-hmm.
Then he did one of my favorite Chris Tucker movie, Money Talks.
Money Talks was decent.
Him and Charlie Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a time gap before they started doing part 2, because part 2 didn't come out until like 99, 2000. So that's around the time he already had did Rush Hour. Rush Hour 1 did.
It's over with after that.
Did tremendously well. The first one, people like the first one better than the second one.
Yeah.
Box office wise, the first one was better than the second one.
Yeah.
Comedy wise, the second one's better than the first one.
Okay, and a lot of y'all may not know this guy, but so if y'all looking up, he got good music. Look up Vic Damone. Vic Damone got some classic hits. Vic Damone.
Hey, shut up.
You know, Vic Damone.
Yeah. So,
First time you hear a name like that.
you know, seen Money Talks?
So Vic Damone. It's been a minute. His biggest, greatest
You
hit.
go watch
His greatest hit.
I
I
did.
never heard him.
I
seen him like a year ago.
Yeah, I did a little skit off that.
Mm.
Let's see. But yeah, man. Such a. I'm glad that Mike, like we saying, I'm glad Mike did get his own chance, because if he didn't, if Chris did come back, he probably never got that big chance.
Yeah.
Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a lot of these movies shouldn't have been made, or they could have been made better.
I'm gonna say, okay, sequels is good when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But just know, if you got a low budget and you don't have the same bigger budget as you did for the first movie, just go ahead and scrap it right there. For one, because that's letting us know it's probably finna be straight to DVD for one. And most of the time, them straight to DVD movies or straight to Tubi be trash.
Even that.
Nah, that's a lot.
It ain't even that.
No, I'm talking about them straight to DVD, straight to Tubi sequels. I'm talking about sequels. Like I ain't talking about. It's some good Tubi movies out there.
I don't know, straight DVD.
I'm not talking about Tubi. I'm talking about
Straight DVD.
I'm talking about early 2000s.
Yeah.
Straight DVD movies.
Some of them was good. You
Before
got
that,
Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Before the apps. I'm not talking
real
about
good movie.
I'm talking about the early 2000s straight to DVD.
Yeah, dudes selling like they Trump DVD movies.
I'm talking about them. I ain't talking about the shit that's on Tubi and all that.
Yeah, some of them was actually decent.
Some of the sequels.
It was some straight good, straight to DVD
Yeah,
movies that came out that was sequels.
Yeah, Leprechaun Back to the Hood was a sequel.
Yeah, that
straight
was
DVD.
That's the one I remember.
Mm-hmm.
First one, Leprechaun I watched.
Yeah,
That's the only one I
You
remember.
go back and do your research. There's some good ones out there.
there's some good ones out there.
It just didn't do it.
Majority of the time,
It's different. When
it be a flop.
Yeah,
I'm talking about early 2000s when he came up. When they made that's around the time when they made a sequel.
yeah.
And the movie didn't, the part 2 didn't do very good, and it went straight to DVD.
Mm-hmm. What you talking about now?
But I ain't talking about the ones that's on Tubi.
Yeah,
Shit.
Tubi. They go
That's
straight
bad.
to Tubi.
That's bad acting.
Yeah, there ain't no bad. Well, it might be some bad writing too, but it's bad acting and bad writing.
I ain't down to Tubi.
Yeah.
Tubi be having some good
Only
low
thing
budget
Tubi,
Kind of,
I only watch the classics.
True to the Game was
I don't be watching them low budget ass movies they got now.
Yeah.
They be having a classic movie that I grew up off of. Because Hulu, they only have them once every, sometimes, then when you try to go back and watch it, the shit be gone.
Yeah.
It's only like for expiring time.
Yeah.
Tubi, they be having like all the classic
for a good little minute. It be
Black
like-
Hood movies that you seen when you was growing up.
Yeah.
But all them movies that them straight DVD, them low budget movies. You see Clifton Powell, my boy Clifton Powell, cause that nigga, he been getting a check.
Oh yeah, long time ago. That boy, he be in everything.
He a goat.
He be in everything.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, it's a lot of horrible movies, a lot of trash movies out there. But that was our list, how we feel. We can go on and on with it. That's all I gotta say on the whole movie thing. But yeah, that was our video today.
Mm-hmm. Flex Washington should have been number one. Really, it's not really.
It's not really in order because we
all
would
of
win
them
in
was
order.
trash. Yeah,
Yeah,
If we would have went in order,
but
Flex would have been number one.
that Flex Washington was horrible.
yeah.
Everybody.
But guys, we're gonna try to get these videos back out because I know we've been gone for a long time. So we're gonna start back up. He's back from deployment. I think everybody's in a space where they're settled now. So, we had a few problems, between our last video and now, we just had to, just get life, where we needed to be.
Yeah.
So,
Especially with me because
yeah, he was gone. He wasn't even in the United States.
the military had me in the chokehold. So
Yeah.
Other than that, y'all look forward to good content. We're gonna have some, reaction videos. We're gonna have some podcasts, that we're gonna do. Some, more videos like this, and it's gonna be some good content. So y'all stay tuned for that.
And before we go, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good shit. And make sure you keep your notifications turned on every time we drop a dose of this realism on you. So,
Yeah. Speaking real stuff from the heart.
yeah.
And
The intro, before we leave, my name is Nice Classic.
Feed on J.
and Mojo McKay.
Find us on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's the Realism Podcast. It's three of us now. It's not just two.
Yeah.
It's all three of us now. So I see all three of us from this day forward.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Nice Classic.
Feed on J. And Mojo McKay.
Show us on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what it is. I don't be on Facebook. I don't be on Twitter. So mostly you gonna find me on Instagram at the Nice Classic.
Yeah.
Phenom J, my boy JJ, and my brother Mojo McKay. So you know what I'm saying?
And we out. And y'all gonna see more of us.
Peace. Bro, that was
You
talking
talking
about time ago.
about the 3LW, remember that
BTK. But you want to judge this man when he was 17 years old, a mistake he made. Rihanna got over that shit. Rihanna got fucking 2 kids now. She was ASAP.
Oh, so y'all talking about Tasha, y'all talking about the people that let Raz
The light skinned girl with the gap.
Yeah.
Her. She said
let Raz beat her.
because I guess her, Chris and Chloe got a new single out. And she said something about how a woman beat her and how he can't do a hit for himself. He always got to collab with somebody. Just still bring up the abuse shit that he did to Rihanna a fucking decade ago.
That's because she ain't relevant.
She ain't
So
relevant.
she is bringing back old shit,
girl.
Yeah,
That was a fake
in
group.
the early 2000s. That was a Disney group.
You didn't get a music career.
That don't count because the
do
Disney
that,
writers game wrote
And the
them songs.
3LW. Most people don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't remember them back then.
None of their music, for real.
I don't remember them. I never heard about them before. I remember her. First time I saw her was she was on Street Girls.
Yeah.
Before that, I didn't know who the fuck she was.
Say the only two girls.
And the other one, Tasha, I knew her when she played Lil' Kim in the Tours. That's the first time I seen her.
Yeah.
Then after that, the Power and all that.
But
But
the
before
main
that,
two relevant people is Raven and the girl from that.
and light skin,
Yeah,
I know her from the what show?
The View. The View. Yeah. The Raven and the girl from the View.
I didn't know the fuck I didn't know they was a group before then. They was a real R&B group. Late 2000s. I didn't know this shit.
The one with the Gap came back.
She got trained by the whole B2K, but how she get room to talk about somebody?
Is it?